Hello there. Brandon Hall Group's 2023 Learning and Development Benchmarking Study looked at 270 chief learning officers, vice presidents, and directors of learning. In this webisode, we look at their technology focus for the future. At a high level, we asked them on average, what does they spend per person per year to develop and deliver learning for managers and their employees? 26% of organizations spend more than $1,000 per person per year on their managers, whereas 13% are spend more than $1,000 on their employees. Internally developed content is approximately twice the size of externally sourced content. 1/3 of content is generated externally, reflecting the use of third-party content catalogs and content development vendors for projects exceeding internal capacity. We asked respondents to rate the instructional effectiveness, highly ineffective to highly effective, of 22 learning delivery modalities. While none of them ended up with a net negative rating, there were clear preferences. And yet, when asked later in the survey which modalities would be increased or decreased in usage in their organizations over the next 12 months, the two slated to increase the most were ILT and VILT. On the whole, the L&D community is expecting to increase the utilization of learning modalities they believe to be significantly less effective than others. Less effective learning content and delivery is not going to ease challenges such as upskilling at the speed of business, nor will it address budget shortfalls in the way that, for instance, using a flipped classroom approach which reduces ILT days by digitizing a portion of the content might. This type of disconnect indicates there are other factors impacting decisions on learning content design and delivery modalities other than pure considerations of which work best and most effectively. Social learning or collaboration platforms top the list of technologies to be purchased over the next year, with almost 1/3 indicating an intention to buy over the next year. Content creation is a critical driver for approximately 1/4 of respondents, who are looking for authoring tools, 27%, LCMSs, 26%, and video platforms, 23%. Also in demand are coaching/mentoring platforms, 22%, and learning operations platforms, 20%. Furthermore, we asked learning executives what will happen to the following learning modalities in their organization over the next 12 months. In-person ILT will have a net increase of 34%. Flipped classroom has a relatively small increase of 6%. Live virtual classroom 24%. Live webinars 23% net increase. E-learning and web-based courses 19%. Curated learning 22%. Microlearning 16%. Video 19%. We see a nice rise in the experiential learning on on-the-job training, mentoring, coaching, and shadowing. After-event reviews climb 16% net. Games and simulations, both online and in person, see a net increase of 11% and 13% respectively. Two critical questions you need to ask yourself are: what drives your learning technology purchases? Does your organization use a use case-based approach to estimate organizational impact? And what drives the selection and usage of learning modalities in your organization? If learning is being delivered in ways which are not considered to be as instructionally effective as they could be, why is that the case, and what's the potential cost? Answering these questions, you will find not just a new technology, but the right technology. Gone are the days where learning organizations focus their technology budgets almost exclusively on LMS. These days, learning organizations are looking to incorporate one or more additional technology platforms into a learning ecosystem. To do so effectively, L&D must devote time and effort to learning about existing and emerging learning technologies and devise learning and knowledge management strategies to ensure the ecosystem is targeted at meeting the organizational learning and performance needs. Each potential platform should be evaluated from a use case perspective that clearly demonstrates how it can advance meeting those needs and whether it can be integrated seamlessly into the existing ecosystem.